Hey guys, welcome back to Dominions. Okay, so we just played the turn of 32 or 32 turns, and I think it's time to roll on the turn. I'm not going to do a recap because most likely you're kind of watching these in sequence. But yeah, a quick recap would be that we are currently sieging Marverni, and we've got a bunch of armies coming in that are going to replenish this army because we did actually take some losses. We were attacked by quite a large force from Marverni last turn. And we've got some more troops coming in, some more commanders, bringing in some more troops. We've completed what I'm going to call the Circle of Ermor here, and we've locked off a throne from our opponents. So that we can grab this throne at some point. They're currently guarded by Bear Tribe warriors. So we can, that one's blocked off. This one's blocked off as well. I'm going to start taking these thrones now because, I want to start moving towards the win. We're not going to be there yet. But, we're still quite early into... Oh, we're only about halfway through the game, I'd say. So, let's roll the turn on. I'm sorry about the delay between the videos being recorded. I've kind of inadvertently taken on a little bit too much, so I'm just going to try to get a video out for each series as I can. Shadow Empire always takes priority. Just because that's the oldest series. It's been going on a long time and I want to finish it. And, it's really, really popular. People like that. But this one has been getting a lot of people watching too. So I'm really, really pleased about that. The entire nation rejoices. Kripa, Nisa, and Astrokia, the goddesses of Ermor, mistress of this world, patron of soldiers, the teacher of philosophy, has broken free. Okay, so all of the imprisoned gods or pretender gods are coming out now. Unexpected event occurred in Pranda. Excuse me. A witch was caught while suffering her sentence of death by lapidation. She uttered a dark curse over the land. Okay, so we got some magic and misfortune from that one. An unexpected event has occurred in Ikden. Okay, so we got a good harvest here, so extra money. Sylvius the Augur has foreseen a major event that will occur in 3 times. This is what was foreseen. The stars are right for conjurations. Okay, that's going to be great. If we got something to conjure. Now, we don't have a whole lot of conjuration stuff yet. We've started to destroy the fort in Marverni. The walls are moderately damaged and more time is required to break them down. Okay, so let's see what we can do. By the way, I think we should take this throne. And we've got our pretender gods here now. Look, this is Astokia, grey one. Now, this is what she looks like when she's together. Oh, no, here are the others. Sorry, they're all 3 of them here, look. So they've all got... they're all blind, I think. They're all completely blind. And one of them has an eye. Yeah, so this one's got the eye. Okay. So the ancient crones known as the Grey Ones suffered millennial imprisonment. Growing older and weaker, 2 of them eventually lost their eyesight. Now they share a single eye between the 3 of them. If stolen, the eye can be used by anyone with an eye socket. The eye grants both the ability to see spirits and the ability to see all. Okay, so it restores your sight and gives spirits sight. So this goes back to the old myths and legends. Greek myth, I think this one was. So yeah, this is cool. But look, this is our god. Now they're all going to have slightly different paths, I think. So yeah, Kripia here. Look, she's got fire 4, while Nisa has water 2. Okay. Blurred and a pretender god. Yeah, these are going to be blurred because that's their bless. Okay, so she's got fire on top of that. She's not got anything, and she's got blood and nature. Okay, so they've got a bit of an uneven split here. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, so these guys, right? These ladies, it's interesting that you've got this tripartite kind of system. Now, I don't think they can't merge together. Yeah, they are just 3 gods essentially. So the way that this works is quite interesting. These 3 pretenders are part of the same being. When they are apart, they will be severely reduced in magical power. The 3 spreads dominions like an ordinary single pretender as long as they stay together. If they are apart, they will not spread any dominion at all. 1 member of the Trinity being alive is enough to keep the incarnate-only bless effects functioning. Calling back 1 part of a Trinity from the dead is about twice as quick as calling back an ordinary pretender. Okay, so you can... There's some advantages to having this. One is that we can get out and site search with them, potentially. Now, we don't spread any dominion doing that, but we don't really need to be spreading dominion with our pretender right now. So it might be an idea, particularly to... we really need death gems, right? And these guys have got some death. Now, I think we've actually searched pretty much everywhere with a death 3. We had a really bad... this has been really bad luck as far as death is concerned. There's likely to be a death site here, though. I can tell because they've got a whole bunch of long dead. And, you know, anyone... Like, there might be a whole bunch of death gems down here. Now, obviously, we only need the death gems in the pursuit of victory. So, you don't need them, you know? They're not like something that I'm going to cry about if I haven't got. It would have been fun to... By the way, look how many... Have you seen how many Equitates of the Sacred Shroud we've got here? This is a ridiculous amount of troops. I think what we could do is we could probably move into this province here with our pretender. A little bit risky, but we could, yeah. Now, it doesn't say how Trinity works in terms of blessing your troops. Yeah, I wonder. It would be worth testing out, right? We could probably just send one of the Trinity in. With a bunch of troops and just see if all the troops get auto blessed, because you get auto bless. It's one of the effects when you're when you're traveling with your pretender. So it would be worth. I think it would be worth taking this. I don't know which throne this is. Excuse me, guys. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. I've been doing quite a lot of vocal recording recently, so my throat's a bit sore. All right. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to speak a bit softer today, so I don't antagonize my voice too much. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of these troops. I think I want to be sending most of these down to the front line, because these want to be the spearhead, you know, the tip of the spear when it comes to invasion. Okay, Telemachus, let's send him down to the front line. There we are. We're going to send him down to Marverni now. Whoops, get my control system. I've been playing all sorts of different games with weird controls. I'm going to actually do later on, if my voice holds up, I'm going to record a channel update. Let you know what I've been getting up to. Okay, so Lekon here. I think I'm going to keep some of these guys back so that we can take on this province here and take the throne, and we'll open up a little bit more space as well. Okay, we've just got one resource here. That resource is going to go when we upgrade Faircliff, I think. Do we need to even do that? Yeah, maybe. Okay, Servius, we'll send this guy here. Let's recruit some troops. We've got enough Equitates to the Sacred Shroud now. Obviously, these are a very strong troop, but you know, and like if you're just playing min-maxy games, then you can just bang those guys out, and they'll probably do pretty well just to take stuff, you know, without any support. But I don't want to play like that. I'm going to actually try to get up some... Let's get up an Ermorian force here. So we've got a bunch of Principes on the front line. Let's get some of those. And then we're going to have... In fact, we might take some Triarii. These are really high in resources. That's the only problem with those. Yeah, resources and recruitment points quite high. Yeah, I don't have the best resources here. Let's get a bunch of these up. And we will get... Let's get ourselves another Archbishop of the Sacred Shroud. So, what are we going to do with our gods? Well, we've got the ability to cast a few spells, look. Tapestry of Dreams is a new one. Excuse me. Okay, we've got the Spirit Sight Scrying Ritual. The caster conjures the dreams and memories of a distant land and weaves them into a tapestry that reveals what transpires in the province. The tapestry will dissolve over a month, but it can be made to last longer if additional spells are used in the gems used in the casting. This is actually pretty good. So this is basically it detects. Oh, the Scrying Ritual also detects invisible and glamour units as long as they're not currently sneaking. Okay, so we can actually use this as a scrying spell to be able to check out what's going in. Check out what's going in our lands. Now we don't have any glamour gems because we didn't have anyone with glamour moving about. What I'm going to do, for the first few turns, I am actually going to send these ladies around, and they're going to be going site searching, I think. Just for the, you know, so we're not going to get the pretender bonuses, but you know, I want the glamour gems, and we will be able to do some cool stuff with that. Okay, Lecton here. Let's get him. I wonder if that many. Now, what have we got here? We've got 320 enemy units. The army consists mainly wolf tribe warriors. Yeah, wolf tribe are really strong. Long deads. So what we want here is we want a bunch of yeah, priests basically. If we can get maybe 2 of these guys, and we've got enough mages, but if we get some priests out, the priests will be able to banish the long dead, and then we hit them with a front line of Ermorian troops and a whole bunch of cavalry. I think that's going to be the way to do this. Okay, so Lecton is going to go. Oh, we've also got these. We've got 90 barbarians here. I wonder if we just send these 2 off on their own, just go and clear those. Make sure these have got all the same map move. Yeah, so they are moving there. Okay. So yeah, I was just looking at the arrow and I was like, oh yeah, that's one of the grey ones. Okay. Benedictus. Now, one thing I did notice is that the Throne of Winter is currently held by Machaka, and this is what is spreading the winter. Look, so it's, their dominion gets cold +1, plus increases cold by a maximum of 2. Now, they also enables the Mage of Winter, and this is really good. Look, this is a Death Mage with a, well, he's a Water and Death Mage basically. He's also got the Strength of Winter ability, which is kind of cool. So this guy is quite good at mage. He's a decent mage basically. He's 4 recruitment points, so he's slow to recruit, and he needs to get a throne up, which is what Machaka is doing here. But I don't think Machaka gets water magic, so that's pretty good for them. Okay, let's move these guys. Yeah, we've site searched enough here. We're going to move all of these troops into Marverni now. Yeah, we've got plenty of troops. We should have plenty of troops here just to kind of finish off this invasion. This will be enough, along with some of the sacred troops that are on the way as well. We've also got these. Look at these guys. Just grab these as well, and Finfad can actually bring these down. Bring them down as far as Bara at least. We've got another Augur Elder here. So I'm going to move this guy down to, yeah, I'll bring him into Marverni as well. Actually, can we forge anything with him? No, we haven't got the ability to make this the skull staff yet. So these are actually currently producing veletates, or leves. That's enough leves now, I think. Yeah, I think we've got enough leves. Let's just clear this out. What was that guy? Oh yeah, I don't want to clear him. So let's delete these. Backspace. There we are. Okay, we've got some equitates to replace. These are from horses that made it back. Get a bunch of equitates out, and we'll go with the Principes since we can afford them. There we go. Okay. Kara here is going to be site searching, I guess. Oh no, she's already done that. Halfway in. Okay, that's a province plus province income plus 10. That's pretty cool. I like how it doesn't really give you a description as well, which just kind of leaves everything up to the imagination. I really like that. Really cool. One thing that would be really, really nice with the AI stuff, right? We've been doing some stuff like this with Stardock, but being able to have the generative AI, and there are going to be AI specific generative AI specific chipsets coming in soon, and once we've got those, they'll be like GPUs basically. Once those guys come in, you'll be able to run large language models and stuff like that on your computer very easily, or more easily, and then the games are going to be able to use those kind of chips to generate stuff. Like, for example, the game could have a theme for the map, and then it could tie in. You could just generate the text for these places that is thematic to the world it's in. I tell you, man, technology is moving really, really fast, and there's going to be some really cool stuff coming in. Really, really cool stuff. I know not some people are very skeptical and worried about the AI stuff. At least in terms of video games, it's going to be cool. Trust me, it's going to be really, really cool. I'm not going to make any comment on any of the other stuff because very, very contentious topic. Wow, we've got a big army here, look. Big old army. So here at Belagor, I think we need to let's get ourselves a Legatus Legionis. Yeah, we'll get one of those guys. continue building all the other troops we got. We've got, I think we've got two with this name now. Kinkius. See if I can find the other one. I'm sure that we've got another guy with that name. Unless I'm going completely crazy. Eunius here. Alright, we are starting to get some death gems, but not very many. However, we've got the ability to create a revenant. So what's nice about the revenant is he's kind of expensive. He's not the best death. He's basically he's a death 1 mage, right? So if like Ermor, you don't have, you know, you've got like death mages, but you don't have very high level death mages. This can be you know, they're slow to recruit in our case. This can be a way of increasing your death income kind of fast. So especially if you've got some death gems. Now we don't have many death gems, but being able to create revenants is pretty good, because you can create a revenant, and then it costs 9 gems. That gives you a death 1 mage, and he's free upkeep, right? So that's good. You can basically transition into a death economy, and then you can get a skull staff, and you forge the skull staff, and you give the skull staff to the revenant, and then the revenant's death 2, and then he can then do more. He can then summon more revenants, right? So in the early game, I've used this. It's probably not very effective in multiplayer or very, you know, gem efficient, but you know, for a single player game, it's quite fun to do stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff that we can do. Dark knowledge. This might be a good way to be spending our gems. The only problem is it's 4 gems, right? And we've only got a 2 gem income, but it will find level 9 death sites. Now we've only found the Garden of Bones so far. I think is the only death site we found so far. But I think Muspelheim will probably have death gems. I think. Yeah, of course they do, because Gigias are death mages. Let me just double check that actually. Where are we? Pretenders of the World. Yeah, of course they are. So, yeah, the Muspelgigia. Yeah, she's got death. And so does the standard Gigia, I think. Yeah, she's death 1 by default, and then she can get up to death 3, very occasionally death 4 if you're really super lucky. I love I love Niflheim, and I'm starting to like Muspelheim as well. These guys are really, really interesting, but I'll play those another day. There's already a few let's plays out there with you know, Niflheim. I think Lucid Tactics did one recently. Okay, we're going to carry on searching for sites with these guys. Search for magic sites. This guy, okay, he's got Equitates of the Sacred Shroud. I think we want to bring these into Marvoni quick. Oh, look at that. We can travel right across there, even in the winter. Now, I've got... Did I say that I was going to get up a fort here? That's right. I built him here because I want to put one down in Solian. I'm going to put one in Debrinthur. Yeah, that's right. We've already got a palisade going up. You have to forgive me, folks. It's been quite a long while since I've actually played. Okay. What do we got? Pendant of Courage, the Skull Talisman. That's pretty cool. The talisman grants the wearer to the ability to lead a few undead units as if you were a novice necromancer. Some of these are nice little tools if you've not got, like I say, if you've not got a big death power, but you know, if you're not a big death power, or you know, it just gives you the ability to move stuff around, like if you summon some special unit or something. I really love Dominions. It's so detailed, man. Okay, let's see what else we've got. You know, just got some of these death abilities. We're not going to waste our death gems, I don't think. Let's just bring this guy into Marvoni. Okay, and that's going to be it for this turn. Relatively short turn there. It would have been shorter. I didn't talk the entire way through it. Obviously, when you guys are playing, you'll be able to take the game at your own pace. Cripia Nisa in Astriokia, mistress of the world, patron of soldiers, the teacher of philosophy, has sensed the location of one previously undiscovered throne. This is underground, look. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, that's in the Iron Caverns. Oh, that's the gate. Look, Turner Nog itself has got a gateway to a cave. Then we've got the Silent Cavern here. Is the gateway to the old land. Interesting. I wonder how big the cave system is. We need to get down there, don't we? Have we got any entrance to the caves in our territory? Let me just go down into the caves again and just see where... Iron Caverns is kind of the north... yeah, that's an unknown destination. Can you guys see... I don't know why I'm asking you, because you're not going to be able to answer me. Doesn't seem to be a cave entrance. I would have noticed it while I was playing. So it's going to be... I mean, one is in Turnanog, which is where? Down here? Right down at the bottom. There's one here. That's the gateway to the Silent Cavern. If there's one here... Anyway, let's continue on with the messages. We found a magic site. The Lilium Vale. Okay, that's another death site. Excellent. All right, so we've got 2 death gems per turn. Now, this is a little bit more. If we could get like 3 or 4, I would be really, really happy. That would make me very, very happy. I think it's time to put up another palisade. Or do we want to put up... Yeah, I think we put up a palisade. Let's throw up enough, as many palisades as we can. Obviously, you know, you want to be able... You need to have enough income to be able to, you know, use the palisades. However, sometimes you just want one up strategically, right? Now, and this is going to be a strategic location. It's likely to, we are likely to get attacked. I'm actually going to put up a little bit more province defense. Yeah, that's kind of bad province defense as well. Look, there's Hoburg militias. These guys aren't strong. They're rubbish. So you'd need a decent province defense really to have any kind of... Okay, we'll get some levies in. Look, get a couple of levies. Get a Hoburg priest in there as well. It's quite a lot of money to spend on it though. That's the only problem. Let's just increase it slightly. Then we'll bring the rest of them down. Okay. Now, I think I actually might have moved... Yeah, okay, I remember what I was doing here. The reason why... Right, I'm being a bit dense. But Eleusis can do it. So... He is currently searching. I want him to move down to Debrintha and we'll get him up on the front line. We've already put up the laboratory and the temple. Preaching here. Yeah, that's right. This guy's on auto search too. Ah, he's diseased too. Let's get him down to at least to one of these healers. Hopefully we'll get his disease healed. Okay. Yeah, he can do rituals too. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. Because we're here. We're getting up. We're getting Flarman up here. I think because of that, then let's just start building the fortress here, and we'll just get rid of this one. Kripia is going to be. Oh, okay. So she doesn't need to site search here. She's only fire 2 now. Ah, that's right. Okay, so their powers are much less. He's got no spells. Okay, and she's just blood 2. All right, I was warned of this. So yeah, you kind of do want to keep them together then. That does make sense. They don't have much in the way of power. Look, this one didn't get any. This is the weak sister. I don't know if she's got strength 17. She's the strong one. No, they're all quite strong. They don't have much in the way of attack skill. They're really strong though. It's kind of cool. And this is the one with the eye. Okay. Ah, you can actually make... Can you make this one? Interesting. Might be interesting. I don't know if that's something you can do or not. All right. Let's bring Cincius in. Continue on up this way and continue site searching. Conicus, he's site searched. So did Fenlius. Let's get these guys. Yeah, we're going to get them moving this way. Okay, what have we got in Marverni? I think we've got enough troops now that we can start kind of rearranging them around a little bit. Let's just get everything into the... I'm gonna reorganize this completely. Let's leave to no. I will just reorganize this completely and just start from scratch. Guys, I might just pause the video while I do this because this is probably not something that you really need to see me doing. And it's not probably very exciting. So I'll just pause while I'm doing that. Alright folks, that took me a little while, but basically I've got Disparta here, the Legatus Legionis. He's my most experienced leader. We've transferred this Pendant of Courage over to him, so he gets more morale. So he's less likely to run, and he's got basically the Triarii. Let me show you the battle line. So we've got the Triarii on the front line, on the right, kind of the centre and the right. Then we've got the Leves in a double thick line on the left flank. Now, they're more likely to run. I don't mind if they die, because they're easy to replace. They're cheap to replace. Then we've got the Hastati, who are going to be coming in kind of in the centre, but, mostly on the left side to replace the Leves. Now, we could also have these guys in double line like that. And then have the Principes. Yeah, this might be a better idea. Basically, just have the Principes coming in. The Triarii are going to hold the line really well. Then the Principes can come in and just sort of do some damage. Now, I probably will just have those on hold and attack rather than throw javelins, because we don't want to be throwing javelins into the back of our Triarii. I've got my general here, and we've got the lizard men in the back. Those guys are just going to hold and attack closest, just in case anything jumps in the back. But they're not very effective in the cold. They're less effective. We've also got some general cavalry. They're going to hold and attack closest too. I'll put those in the back just in case anything jumps into the back line. Then we've got our Equitates of the Sacred Shroud on line formation. They're going to get blessed because we've got an Archbishop of the Sacred Shroud in here, so he's going to just do Divine Blessing. Then those guys are going to charge in and just do whatever, they're going to basically move for whatever they need to go for. I'll also put them as on a hold and attack closest, I think, just in case there's anything that jumps into the centre line and attacks my mages. Okay, and then we've got a couple of Elder Augurs on the. They're going to be relatively close to the front line, look, and they're going to be doing skeleton spam. So they're going to be casting Raise Dead. We don't have hordes of skeletons yet, but Raise Dead's good enough. So just throw a load of Solus at the enemy, and then we've got our Mage Corps here. Now, we don't really look. Silvius here. He's actually got gems, so. Yeah, it might be an idea to give some gems out to various. Yeah, who's going to be doing? I need to go through the spells. Just again, guys, I'm going to pause it, and then this is something I'd forgotten to do. I'll just pause it quick, and then it'll save you guys watching me pour through lists of spells. Okay, so yeah, basically what I've done is I've just gone in. I've got 9 communion slaves, and we've got 6 communion masters. Sorry. Is that 6? Yeah, 1, 2. Where are we? 3, 4, 5, 6. But the communion masters aren't doing big, scary, spells particularly. So it's basically lightning bolts and stuff like that, and a couple of fireballs. We've also got Raise Dead. Now, Raise Dead's fairly high fatigue, but I don't think we're going to get too many casualties for the slaves. I've now, famous last words. I've said that before, but I'm fairly sure we're going to be okay there. So what we could do is, just if we just transfer some of these astral pearls over to the guys casting the bigger spells. You don't mind watching this, I'm sure, and we'll just get those guys casting Power of the Spheres first. So they're going to do Communion Master, then they'll do Power of the Spheres, Sorcery, Power of the Spheres. Then Raise Dead, is that right? Yep. So let's just copy that one over. 1, 2, 3. And there's 3 of them doing it. Yeah, and look, I don't even know what whether we're going to have a massive, whether there's going to be a huge army fighting in this one or not. A huge battle. There might not be that much left in Marburnia itself, but at least we know that that's properly scripted now. Okay. Finfag here. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he wants to bring these. He wants to bring these down. These Pegasus. Anything. Basically, he's just going to bring in a whole bunch of troops. Okay, he can't actually carry any. Oh yeah, that's right. I mistook him for a Roman. He's not. He's not an Ermorian. He's just a normal commander. In that case, let's bring those. Yeah, we'll bring the Principes in. Mind you, we've got enough Principes here, haven't we? Yeah, I think we better leave a bit of a garrison here. Like, I'll just take aim what we've got here. There we go. Okay, and we'll send those down to Marvernia as well. He'll get there in a couple of turns. We've got Marcus here. I think we've searched all around. Yeah, we have. yeah, not really much my death mages to do other than fight right now. They do have other stuff that they can do. We got loads of, like, okay, we might as well do arcane probing. This is going to give Astral find after gems. The problem is it feels like a bit of a waste using that guy for that. We could probably just get one of these guys doing it. So we'll just put these on arcane probing. So we'll just try and find all the astral sites. But we might want to do that with one of these guys here too. So since we've got so many of these gems, the astral pearls, we've got loads of them. We want to be using them. If we can find more, that's even better. So we'll get Marcus down to Marverni as well. Okay, and the rest of them, I'm just going to probably have them researching for now. So it's always good to have a whole bunch of troops, a whole bunch of mages, you know, just so that you can actually have people available in case there's an emergency of some kind. Like, for example, if Muspelheim decided to attack us. Okay, this is going to be our main force for this province, I think. What do we got? We got Hastardus. We've got levies. I'll have these in. Yeah, I'll just have them the sparse line at the front. Okay. And to start getting some more of these troops in. So what do we got? Hastardus. Let's get some more levies too. And we'll start getting some more Augur Elders up. Now, have we got a bishop here? No. So let's get ourselves a Bishop of the Sacred Shroud as well, because blessing your troops is always really good. We'll have him patrolling. Okay, I think these ladies, we're going to bring them. I think we'll just bring them back into Ermor. They're not going to be much use. We've already got Fire 2 people searching around. I will blood search with Astokia here just this one turn. Oh, maybe I just move. Okay, she's not going to be able to catch up, but what we can probably do is we'll site search here, then we'll come back across here, and we'll do some site searching. If we're lucky, we might find some blood some blood sites. Okay, now there is a battle to script here. I think Equitate's the Sacred Shroud is still going to get kind of wrecked by barbarians on the charge, probably. So, and I don't want to lose. It would be foolish to kind of lose lots of troops. So I wonder if we want to spend a few turns just getting up some cheap slingers or something, just to take, to stand there and basically take the barbarian charge. I think that might be an idea. What else could we get up? We could get up some. We could just get up some levies. Or we've got, in fact, the militia, the cheap ones. These guys. These would also do the job. Need to make sure we've got a leader. Got to carry them over. We'll just. I get a centurion. Unless we've got another cheap guy, cheap leader. No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, we'll just raise a cheap leader. I'll spend a few turns doing that. Just get some cheap troops up. Okay. And then I think, yeah, we're done. We're going to end the turn. I'm actually going to end the episode there, guys. Hope you're enjoying the Dominion series so far. Sorry for the lack of episodes. I'll try and get them out a little bit more often. Shadow Empire is my priority. I did promise people that I would, any other series that I start, then I'm going to do it around that. There are some other series going up just because basically I need to get various stuff up in various timings. But the order of operations, the order of importance for my series is going to be Shadow Empire comes first, then Dominions. Then it will probably be Galciv, I think. And I always play the roguelike stuff just like here and there whenever I want. So it's going to kind of be in that order. So don't worry. If you're excited about this one series and you don't really watch the others, I'll try to make sure that they're reasonably regular. I've been through a really, really busy patch at work, but hopefully that's kind of like winding down a little bit now. Well, at least I say that, but things can get busy very quickly. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Leave me a comment as always, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.